Welcome back to Genshin Impact, where we are now concluding the 6.4 main event. And also, we're gonna eat this burger. It looks really delicious. And Vanessa, you could have shared that with me. I mean, come on. I'm starving over here. But let's go ahead and start things off with, like last time, the mini-games. And I'm feeling a little Star Fox, first and foremost. After obtaining Linear Strike, the Falcon's alchemical backpack will be charged. When actively released, it will deal damage to monstrous bullets and targets in a line straight ahead. Yeah, so I realized that there was actually some more stuff that was going to come around on the following day. So, you know, today is Wednesday, and it turns out there was more stuff coming on Tuesday. So I figured, you know what, we might as well do what we can on Monday, as much as we could of it, and then just let things, you know, settle in on Tuesday. And then I realized there was some additional stuff that actually came earlier today. So we might as well tackle the rest of that, and there's still a little bit of story left. I guess it's more of like the epilogue? I guess it would be like an epilogue. Unless if it's actually like, you know, the proper conclusion. And you know what? I don't even know. But what I do know is there's Alice, there's Little One, and we all know how awesome mother and daughter duos are. You know, I also find it nice that we get to see, you know, like, this aspect of Dragon's Mind. Although I don't like the fact that, there are orbs being shot at me. It's time to release the Linear Strike! I'm a-firing my laser! Literally. I guess it's not really a laser. It's more like a massive gust of wind. Oh, that's a lot of you. Oh, geez, now it's like we're playing Space Invaders! Except they're not traveling closer. I guess I'll take that as a good thing. I guess it's time to do a dive bomb. Well, I guess it's not really a dive bomb. We're just diving straight into the goal. That makes it feel a little bit anticlimactic. But we still got one more challenge along the way. And for a second there, I thought that said destroy targets to get fish points. I mean, how do I get... What are fish points, and how do I get them? Please, tell me how to get fish points! And that's saying something, because I actually don't like... I really don't like fish. Well, most kinds of fish. Like, I'll eat shellfish. And thankfully, I'm not allergic to shellfish. But what if I'm allergic to fish? Nah, that seems highly unlikely. Wait a minute, that's not how homing missiles work. They can't just aim to your target from behind. I guess it'd be more... Nah, actually, that would make sense. Use the boost to break through! But there are no boosts! I don't care, just use the boost to break through! Oh, apparently I took a hit. I don't even know when I took that hit, but... I guess it doesn't really matter. At this point, I'm just flying high all over, you know, the city of Mondstadt. It's actually really nice to see it from this perspective. Hey, I can see Mona's house from here! Oh, this would be a good time to Fusto Ra! Yeah, I know my Skyrim references. And there are some coins right there. Oh, for a second, I thought that was going to be the literal end. Oh, well, it actually was the end. All that was left in the final lines of defense were just a few monstrous bullets. And what a coincidence that we end things off at the Statue of Sevens. Oh, I guess that takes care of that event. On to the next one.
Huh? Is that Miss Honorary Knight? Yippee! It's you!
Hello, little one. I guess I already said that. Hey, customer little one.
Auntie Eula told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out.
She sure did.
Seeing you here, Miss Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Teyvat.
That's so kind of you to say, Klee. That's the ultimate goal. And I'm working hard to become the best.
You mean this stand isn't already the best?
Not yet.
Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Miss Honorary Knight's is easily the best. And no matter what drink Miss Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy.
Well, this time, Klee, I need you to be a little tougher on me.
Oh, you want me to be mean? But Klee could never be mean to you. Let me think. I know! I'll pretend to be Albedo! Whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious. And Klee can hear every word he says.
Brilliant! Then you can be Master Alchemist Klee!
Get ready for Klee's super amazing order! Me and Mom blasted so many fish today. Don't Master Jean, though.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be our little secret.
So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super duper mood.
Understood, Master Alchemist Klee. I'll get right on it.
I wonder what it'll taste like.
Wait. I'm serving alcohol to a child. I guess we gotta make it non-alcoholic as possible. So tea and caramel and not caramel, because caramel's the wrong way to pronounce it. Oh, well, I guess there technically isn't a wrong way to pronounce it, but that's the wrong way to pronounce it in my case. And some wolf hook. And then we're gonna chop it up into small bits. That way little one doesn't, choke on the wolf bits. There we go. And we are going to shake it properly. And we will serve it in a double-walled glass small. For our little one, because, she's little. And for the finishing touch, we will add Valberry for a bit of sweetness. And here we have a fair weather frolic. Oh, I guess it's more of a soft drink rather than alcohol. Shoo!
Your fair weather frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
Wow! So, a fair weather frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny?
Maybe it's supposed to be a cloudless sky at dusk. And it's not the most fitting color. How about I make a few changes?
Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully.
Okie dokie.
Ah, finished.
That was the biggest sip ever.
Yummy! Both sweet and sour. If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down 2 or 3, or 4, or even 5.
Whoa, that's a lot of drinks there, little one.
But one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake.
Roger that. How about a cake in a cup?
Klee doesn't know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together, Miss Honorary Knight?
Okay. Speaking of food, I hope you're getting your free square meals a day.
3 square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day, sometimes even 7.
Seriously?
Adventuring takes a lot of energy, and if I eat too much at once, I can't run so well. So, it's better to eat lots of smaller meals. Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty painting.
That sounds like Albedo, all right. Come to think of it, I'd like to try Albedo's cooking sometime.
When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Klee goes to eat with the other Knights of Favonius. Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha makes the best food. When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this one dish where she takes loads of different fish and makes them into little pudding cubes. It's called rainbow fish jelly.
Oh, geez, little one, you're starting to make me hungry. It's great food from a great adventurer, after all.
Her Chocogo Crunchy Slices are fantastic, too. It's her newest creation made with chocolate and cookies. They're a little bitter, but they're crunchy. They smell scrumptious, and they have a really sweet aftertaste.
Oh gosh, I want one of those.
Whenever I eat them, I feel so full of energy. Next time, Klee will have to bring some for you to try.
Okay, but that's a promise. Do you plan on eating anything else today?
Yeah, when Klee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book. We used to eat cake after dinner, but Master Jean said it's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed. Apparently, it makes you chubby and gives you toothaches.
Ooh, yeah, that is a good point.
So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me nuts instead. She says they help my brain remember things better. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing gum grass, but they're okay if you add a little salt.
That sounds like a great solution. Both nutritious and healthy. That candy you brought with you looks very special.
This stuff? Mom taught me how to make it using the alchemy bench. A dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie, and finally, some magical jam from Auntie Tavia.
Auntie Tavia. Oh, that must be Octavia.
Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's incantation, and poof! Totoko-shaped candy!
That's quite the process. In fact, what an amazing treat.
Klee can give you some Dodoko candy too if you want. And if you really like them, I can even teach you my mom's incantation.
Really?
That way, you can make your own candy whenever you want.
Thanks for sharing your amazing recipe, Klee. I'll work really hard to learn how to do it.
If you get stuck, remember to come ask Klee. When it comes to magical candy, I'm an expert.
Do you have any other plans for today?
Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read one chapter every night, learn something useful, and then go to bed early. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can go and bounce even higher.
Is that easy to do?
It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs. You just have to be careful when trimming it down. It's like sharpening a pencil that could suddenly go boom. Bedtime's an important part of Clee's schedule, too. Mom sits by my side and tells me all kinds of wonderful stories. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kabling and lights up the ceiling.
Does the ceiling show scenes from the stories?
Yeah, when something happens in the story, the lights on the ceiling make pretty pictures. Sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends, so Clee has to tuck her in instead.
Aww.
As soon as Clee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Miss Honorary Knight.
That sounds great. I'll be waiting.
Clee has memorized so many wonderful stories, enough to make everyone happy every day.
Alright, let's see our clues here. Clee brought some of the candy that Alice taught her how to make. They're made with care and look appetizing. I'm sure they must taste good too. From the looks of it, Clee seems to be partial to very sweet candy. What if I topped her drink with candy? It would make the perfect garnish, adding both flavor and flair. Clee can't miss her bedtime, so something overly stimulating probably isn't the best. That rules out the tea. Perhaps I could replace the tea with milk. Clee can't have too much sugar before bed, so she has to eat nuts instead of her favorite desserts. That last drink contained caramel, which is way too sweet, so I'll have to take it out, but then the drink feels incomplete. Clee mentioned that her daily meal times, it seems that she really likes Alice's peculiar cooking. She told me about Chococo crunchy slices. I have some cocoa here made from cacahuatl, just like chocolate. How about I turn the cocoa into flakes and then swap them for the wolf hooks? What should this be associated with? No. Oh. It's certainly a lot less sweet without caramel, but the mouthfeel isn't quite there. Perhaps there's some other healthier option that can lend the drink a little sweetness. Let's talk to Clee again. There must be some ingredients that are both healthy and sweet.
Oh yeah, Clee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or add more fruit? Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round and rolly. Clee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super sweet. But Master Jean said it was okay, because sweet fruit isn't the same as sweet sugar. So if Clee really has to eat nuts, maybe I can just soak them in some fruit juice first?
Oh, I see. Perfect. Clee likes Buell fruit from Fontaine as well as juice. A little fermented fruit juice should help compensate for some of the lost sweetness. Alright. So with that in mind, we garnish with Dodoko candy instead, replace the tea with milk, replace the caramel sauce with fermented juice, and replace wolf hooks with cocoa. That sounds easy enough. Alright, I think I know how to improve that drink. Let me mix another one for you.
Yeah, that was quick. Clee's looking forward to finding out how tasty your next concoction is.
And let's go ahead and make that next concoction. So, we're going to use milk. We're going to add some fermented juice and some cocoa. And we are going to chop the cocoa into small bits. So let's do a 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Easy. and let's go ahead and shake with any intensity. I think we'll keep it with proper. And as for our glass, any classic glass. So we'll go with a medium-sized classic tall glass. And we add the Dodoko candy. Kinda looks like cream soda now that I look at it, just with a little extra fizz. I call this creation the Fairweather Frolic Special Blend.
Ta-da! It's done. I just know you're gonna love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoko candy on top! There's so much orange in this cup, and Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too.
Would you like to taste it?
Yummy! It's so delicious! Klee has to drink slowly. I can't just gulp it down, or I'll miss all the yummy flavor. Miss Honorary Knight, this is amazing! It's like you mixed sunshine with juice! Klee was so tired from playing, but now I feel refreshed. And warm. And peaceful. Ooh. You're the best, Miss Honorary Knight.
How about you choose a name for this drink, Klee? I'm sure you'll come up with something amazing!
Really? Let me think. When the weather's nice and Dodoko's happy, Dodoko will want to sing, right? And when Dodoko sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoko's Duet.
What a wonderful name! Your names are the best!
Thank you! And thanks for making such a yummy drink for Klee. Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoko's Duet.
I'm glad you like it. I passed your test, Miss Klee.
Klee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Miss Honorary. Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all the candies you want. See you next time.
See you, little one.
Ha. So Hertha's even roped our honorary knight into helping with this little venture.
Well, she sure has.
I just had a couple of drinks at the plaza not long ago, but when it comes to fine wine, I'm a sucker for more. As long as it stays within the limits, of course.
I'm here as a willing employee this time. In fact, I'm a hotshot mixologist, no matter how you look at it.
Can't wait to see your skills in action. Of course they don't clash.
I hit a button on my controller and it just put in some random inputs. I'm sorry about that. And plus it had some dialogue, so meh. Sorry.
A drink that
Yeah, sometimes I accidentally press a button that serves as a macro for this controller that I have, and it just puts in random inputs for whatever reason. It happens every now and then whenever I'm playing like any of my shooter games, and it really kind of messes me up big time. And I guess this is technically my first experience with that while playing this as well, and ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue. I just need to remember to not press any buttons on the back of my controller. Well, anyway, Grandmaster, here you go. A thorny lake.
Grand Master, I hereby present you with this thorny lake for your enjoyment and assessment.
Well, the color and aroma are certainly on point. But as for the balance of flavors, I'll just have to taste it and find out. Not bad. You haven't overdone or skimped on any single ingredient. Though, unfortunately, it's a little too, polite for my tastes.
Polite? How can a drink be polite? Is this some sort of riddle?
Perhaps I should have said modest. You followed the formula to a T, but if anything, you've played it a little too safe. Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint me?
That's exactly what happened. I didn't want to disappoint the expert after all.
Hey, we fought side by side and dealt with things that the gods were loath to meddle with. Ours is a friendship forged in the margins between life and death. That said, if you ask me, you can ditch the nerves and work your mixologist magic. I'm looking for something that shocks the senses.
Thanks for your encouragement. I'm ready to go all out.
Mull it over. There's no rush. We can chat while you think. Who knows? You might just find some inspiration to mix in with your magic.
In that case, drinking in a garden feels different from a tavern, right? Given the environment, why not try something with a floral twist?
Ha! I like your style. Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that happened many years ago. When I was young, I liked to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, I failed to take down a stray missile, and it ended up destroying a watchtower on the city walls. As punishment, I had to run 50 laps around the city, repair the watchtower, and help rebuild the shattered walls in this garden.
Sounds like you caused quite the fuss. It's hard to imagine you getting disciplined so severely.
Indeed, among the misadventures of my youth, this is one of the most memorable ones. Mostly because that day, Krebs saw me covered in dirt. He took 2 bottles of 100-year-old wine and sent D-Luke, who looked even younger than Mika does today, to work out a clever way to get rid of Faru, who was guarding me. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some leaves, put them in one of the wine bottles, and the result turned out to be surprisingly tasty. After Krepis tried it too, he was full of praise. He even wrote up an official recipe for my spontaneous creation. His customers loved it. Several summers passed, and Krepis kept writing letters about giving me a share of the profits, as though I could possibly accept.
That must have been so long ago. In fact, so long ago before I came to Mondstadt.
Yes, good old Krepis.
I'm assuming that is Diluc's father.
Faru retired years ago, but he still gives me a stern stare every time we meet. He's a stubborn one. D-Luke, who replaced him, and then Kaya, who took over later, both performed impeccably. Changing times will always belong to the youth. He should have admitted defeat long ago. When I get the chance, I'll have Kaya show him the amazing progress the cavalry company has made.
Besides being too polite, are there any other issues with my thorny lake?
Well, let me think. I guess you could say it lacks impact. Even when following the same recipe, the techniques used to mix different ingredients can affect the taste. Sometimes, deliberately creating layers between spirits can bring out the different, waves as each one hits the taste buds in sequence. In this regard, too, you've taken quite a tentative approach. Why not be a little bolder?
I think I understand. I didn't pay enough attention to these details before.
Ha ha ha. You catch on quickly. No need to explain further.
This massive tankard.
Pretty awesome, huh? It's like a hammerhead that you can fill with wine when you're not using it to pound in nails. It was a gift. Hoffman came up with the idea, Charles supplied the design, Wagner helped cast it. and about 10 or so knights chipped in to pay for the materials. They've been waiting to have a good drink with me, and this is my crucial weapon to aid me in a fair duel with them all.
A fair duel?
I'm the Grand Master, after all. I've been drinking a lot longer than them. I've practiced more assiduously, and I have a bit more, meat to absorb the blows. So it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Wouldn't you agree?
That's a little more than just teensy. I think you may have got your handicaps on the wrong way around.
Of course, some of them have been training as long as I have, and those ones won't be getting any special treatment. Take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. Both were skilled warriors who helped me deal with Eric back in the day. Nowadays, I have them helping Jean with miscellaneous duties. At today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep pace. In the end, they lost our game of darts and ended up passed out on the floor. I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their leave request for tomorrow, no matter what.
Anyway, on the subject of this garden, it's become a popular venue for hosting events.
It's a treasured place that the Knights of Favonius have maintained for years. So it makes sense that it's become the go-to location for organizing such things. I heard that while the expedition was underway, you were a great help in giving those left behind the opportunity to put their energy to good use.
Ah, so you've heard.
Sometimes, I look through the photos I've been given from those events. Though unfortunately, there aren't enough to include everybody. My conclusion is that Mondstadt needs to do more to popularize the camera.
Okay, so, to be honest, as someone who doesn't drink much, I'm still a little confused. Varka mentioned the impact of layering on the texture of the finished drink. He also said I was being quite tentative. Perhaps he meant the drink was too evenly mixed. In which case, I should try shaking it a little more softly when mixing. This oversized tankard was a gift from the knights to their Grand Master. Varka seems to like it very much. Considering his well-known drinking prowess, it only makes sense to present him his drink in this tankard. Here we have Varka's memories of mint and fine wine. It's very important. Perfect. He wanted a drink with more impact, and the crispness of the mint should give it some punch. What if I replaced the cocoa with mint? He's missed so many festivals and major events. I'm sure Varka still feels a bit of regret. If the Grand Master hasn't gone away on expedition, he would probably have organized many events himself. I wonder how they might have turned out then. So I think these two might associate together? Aha! I can't help but wonder, would all these events he organized involve drinking wine? Maybe I should ask him. Who knows? It might spark some new inspiration. I wonder how these events might have turned out if you were here and not away on the expedition.
If I were in charge of organizing events? Well, I suppose everyone would revolve around fine wine, or at the very least, there would be some sort of tasting involved. For example, we could go all in on this drink stand and open it to the whole city, with every company of the Knights selecting one or more mixologists to compete against each other.
I should have guessed. That's exactly your style, Grandmaster.
It's only a thought. Can't let things get too out of hand. If I were to actually throw a grand banquet, Jean would come after me with her sword drawn. Even Frederica would launch a punitive expedition. While in Nodcry, we had a rule that knights must never get drunk while at their posts. Otherwise, it could lead to dereliction of duty with serious consequences.
That sounds like a sensible rule. I mean, fun shouldn't get in the way of important matters.
Exactly. As expedition members return to their companies, my hope is that this rule will gradually spread to everyone in Mondstadt too. Just firewater, and smetana. These Nodcry delicacies have made their way into Mondstadt's households and become part of people's daily lives. Young people need to learn restraint.
I didn't know you had that side to you. The fabled seasoned drinker's self-control.
At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they can chew. Unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking about enjoying a light buzz when they've still got work to do. Most people would just end up a whole lot drunker than they'd like. You should come practice with me on weekends. Trust me, once I've drunk them under the table, they'll be swearing off wine for a whole week.
What is it that people say don't believe in fables? In the end, we discussed events in Varka's usual style, and then the conversation turned into the delicacies of Nodcry, smetana in particular. Varka seems to have left with a positive impression of smetana. I'll see if I can use some in his drink. So with that, we shake lightly instead, switch to Varka's special tankard, replace the cocoa with mint, and replace fizzy water with smetana. Or smetana. The good news is, I think I know what to make for you. Can I borrow your hammer, please?
Huh? Oh, feel free. Whatever you're about to do, I've got a feeling I've hit the jackpot.
You know, for the past few days, I've been seeing that, that NPC making some pretty crazy dance moves. And I feel like every single new day that I've been going through this, she's been coming up with new dance moves. Or it might be just me. I don't know. But whatever it is, yeah, she's got some slick moves. Do you think they'll be on So You Think You Could Dance? Or something like that? Is that show still even on? I don't think it may still be on. Although, I wouldn't know personally. As I really don't watch a lot of reality TV. However, I have been watching the newest season of Survivor recently, Survivor 50. In fact, by the time that I'm recording this, episode 2 should have likely finished up by now. Yep, according to the time, looks like it. Anyway, here's the special blend of Forney Lake in Varka's special tankard.
Here you go, Grandmaster. A cocktail just for you. I guarantee you won't find this one too polite.
Such a spirited drink. How did you make this? Well, that burning scent of firewater. Oh, it's as if the very air were about to ignite. This is more like it. Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibitions, your talents really shine through. That first hint of mint is like a cooling feint that masks the firewater underneath. By the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater is already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of intense flavor. Oh, it's exactly the impact I was hoping for.
And that's topped off with a hint of smetana, so the aftertaste won't feel too light.
That's the most ingenious part. Firewater's greatest flaw is a lack of aftertaste, but the smetana perfectly maintains the flavor at the peak of its intensity.
All this praise is making my cheeks red. I mean, the real inspiration came from everything you said, after all.
It's hard to imagine something this good was created by a mixologist who doesn't even drink firewater. I think it has the potential to become a firm favorite in Mondstadt and Nodcry.
The Knight of Boreas' symbol is a wolf, And while the Knights of Avonius are as sturdy as iron, so how about calling this drink an Iron Wolf?
Iron Wolf. Oh, perfect. It's elegant, yet wild. Only you could come up with such a fitting name. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we name our Knights of Favonius' drink stand after you? Let's call it the Honorary Knights Cocktail Shack. No time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddich right away.
Wait, what?
Hey there, traveler! All wrapped up for the day?
Yep, just finished up.
Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfiddich.
I've been feeling inspired. I've got some great ideas from chatting with everyone.
Whatever the reason, the Honorary Knight is clearly one of the most talented mixologists in Mondstadt. Considering how short a time she's been doing this, I believe that someday she has the potential to give the legendary bartender at the Cat's Tail a run for her money.
I fully support your decision, Grandmaster. The Honorary Knight has really put in the hard yards. The drink stand will remain open for a little while longer to provide a proper welcome to our returning expedition members. Then, once we locate suitable premises, we also plan to look at operating a permanent service.
Hooray! Everyone in the Knights of Favonius will get to drink all the delicious cocktails they like!
And that means I get to make all of them too.
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Hertha. You've really considered this thoroughly, Glenfiddich.
Also, if I may, Honorary Knight, regarding the special cocktails you've developed, would you mind leaving the recipes with us? We'd like to add them to the official menu.
Of course. That way everyone could try them. It would be selfish not to.
Paimon feels like there's something you still want to say. Let Paimon have a guess.
Okay, take a crack at it.
Based on your personality, you probably want to introduce the origin of each different cocktail. That way, customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
Right on the Mora. You know me so well, Paimon. I think that's everyone would want, right?
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone draft the paperwork on your behalf to secure you the rights to these new recipes.
I hope when we recruit some new bartenders, they'll be able to learn from your incredible skills. Even if they can't quite match your work, if they can be 2/3 as good, that would still make them industry leaders.
Huzzah for alcohol! And soft drinks. For the little ones. Alright, it's time for the Fire Warriors charge. And, ooh, what a lineup here. In fact, I know the perfect lineup for this. I'll meet you here in a jiff. You know, it feels great that they decided to, give my grandson the trial treatment. I mean, after all, he's the best grandson I ever had. But now, let's go ahead and get started.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Not too far now. Time to say hello.
Barbados, guide us. Ha! Take me up.
Come to think of it, I wonder when Chasa's gonna get her next rerun.
Open fire.
Because I'll be honest, it's been a while since Chaska's been around. And, since she's had her run. Her last banner run.
Barely a
Ow.
scratch.
Like, what was it? Like, at the beginning of 5.8? Oh, no. It was at the end of 5.8. That's right. With Mualani. Yeah, it's been a while. And honestly, if she gets a rerun soon, I might consider pulling for her. Oh, I missed one.
Strike a pose.
I mean, just kidding. I didn't miss one. You missed one.
Tell me what you see.
Wind, hear me.
Well, that was quite rude.
Open fire! Knock him down.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
Does anyone else also refer to Chaska as like Yeehaw Clorand? Or is that just me? I feel like that might be just me.
Let's fly.
Open fire! Open fire!
I don't see anything regarding Night Soul damage.
Down! Fire in the hole!
Oh, there we go. I was wondering, was like, wait a minute, what is it gonna... What is my Night Soul thing gonna pop up again? I like this Cyclone one, where it just sucks everything in and I don't really have to do anything. I mean, just look at this massive combo I'm pulling up. You think I think I can make it to 100 easy. Oh no, I was almost at 100! Huh. Talk about a combo breaker.
Let the world come
No.
alive.
This thing again?
Go! You're free now!
Barbados, guide us.
I mean, this will be easy to take care of.
Locked on! Locked on! Hold on to your hats.
Shower me with praise.
Farewell!
Ouch. Oh, you almost had me right there now, didn't you? Well, you failed. And for the last one, Prism of Moonlight and Lighting. I'm assuming this will be Lunar Charge, correct? Yes, it is. And I won't keep you waiting any longer. We're already gonna have a perfect team for this. I think this is our last combat event for this thing. At least we get to finish it off with the Bina. Even though the Bina has been here multiple times before.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Oh, well, I did that out of order. And out of order.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. Night falls.
I was about to say, oh, hey, you missed one.
Letting great names echo.
Wrong button. Or wrong button combination. You know, this sword pressure skill feels like an explosion. And we all know how awesome explosions are. If Mr. Torg saw this, he would be so proud of me. Although that comes with the idea that Mr. Torg doesn't even know who I am.
Ultimatum protocol.
A new moon rises.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. To dust.
And, you know, I really don't like it when they have them, you know, split apart like that. It makes it so annoying to go through. I mean, if you were playing on mouse and keyboard, this would be a completely different thing, but since I'm on controller, it's just a little not pleasing me in the slightest.
Letting great names echo. Annihilation mode.
A moonlit night for all.
Be silent. Observe. To dust. To dust.
Defensive mode.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
I think we'll get one more of these in, and then we can hop over to the last event that we have to do, which is the discrepancies, which we have one more of those to do. And then we can continue on with the I guess it would be the epilogue to this stories event. Or would it be an epilogue? Or rather just a conclusion? Because it feels like that we've already had the epilogue.
Many brave names echo. Prepare for Dosta.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Man, I really love the Lunar Charge reaction. And now, let's go find some discrepancies, shall we? So yeah, it turns out that the discrepancy minigame is locked for a little bit until we progress through a bit within the story quest. So we're gonna finish that off first, and then we'll conclude things off with the discrepancy finding. I wonder how long that's gonna take. Vanessa, when you burp, you say excuse me.
Alright, we made it! Time for round 2! Huh? Was this bubble this color before? Is something wrong?
Yeah, it's gotten more purple.
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
It's the abyss.
What? That can't be! How would the power of the abyss even get in there?
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's abyssal in nature, but also not a threat?
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state, like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
The world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
Ooh, new magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information first.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Is this what I've been seeing? Angry Alice? Oh, dang. Is it weird for me to say she looks even hotter when she's angry?
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Paimon, you should know, breaking a promise to Klee might make her angrier than all of Dotori's scheming combined.
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Maybe both?
Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
I like how she's playing with her hair.
You sure about that?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic, after all.
is our best option. Definitely not back and watch.
What was today's story meant to be again?
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon Abyss corrupted Dvalin. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him in Stormterror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence. There you have it. Happy ending.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
Well, we've got the gang from back then here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Count me in 2. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yeah, I felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Well, I suppose I'm a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. That's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
And that what makes me give the opportunity to throw jabs at her every now and then.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, tone-deaf bard. Hang on. What is a compliment?
That in the business is what we like to call a complisult. It was a compliment and also an insult.
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown. I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos, so I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worse comes worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right, I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
All right, let's go.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt?
It sure is, but it's definitely more purple.
Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others?
The bubble must be highly unstable right now.
Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters!
We should go help him. We know how Rift Hounds are.
Yeah!
Perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door.
After you, Venti. Oh, it's just the two of us.
Time for takeoff.
I miss doing that. I can barely hear you. Oh?
Think you can get away?
Honestly, I don't think they'll be getting away if they're in a situation like that.
Brace yourself.
Also, I'm in pink.
Yeah.
Is there...
All good, Venti?
Yeah, you were about to die right there, Venti.
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But Mondstadt looks like it's in bad shape.
The story's all messed up now.
Yeah. The city's crawling with abyssal monsters. It's almost like we've already lost.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point. Let's go.
I don't know how to reciprocate that.
Look! Dvalin! Is it just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them.
Right. So I can purify it.
No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though. Just like back then.
Oh, jeez, are we gonna have to fight Dvalin again?
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos.
For the record, Venti wasn't actually answering my question. That was just a thought that I had that just spurted out of my mouth.
It seems more like an alternate version of events, and I have some idea of how it came to be.
So do I. But we should find our companions first.
Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go, and I'll follow.
Oh my god, he survived on 40 HP! Those are indeed Rift Hounds. And if I get hit once, Venti is basically dead.
Here we go!
It's just a approach. Oh, well.
Time for takeoff. Oh, no. My lyre is broken.
Okay, I do have access to my backpack, so we can revive him. No problem whatsoever. Where's my revive food? Revive food? Okay. Alright. Alright. Crisis solved. Wait, do I even have to fight these things? Or could I just mosey on my way?
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Let's play!
Oh right, this is buffed Venti. I forgot he could do that. Oh, finally! Something that's not Rift Hounds.
Yahoo!
Surely if I run past, the Rift Hound won't notice me, right? Oh. I guess I have to go to literally the other side of the city. Oh, there's a rift out chasing me! Oh, well, hello, D-Luke.
Hey, D-Luke is over there.
Well, that was quite rude.
Time for takeoff. Let's play. Yeah.
I also find that to be quite rude. I mean, I was literally right there, and you just decided to, you know, go and skedaddle. Oh. Well, that was easy. That hilly troll didn't stand a chance.
Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here?
No.
And my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters now. An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians, for one. Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find. Let's take it with us.
Wait, what about Varka? Have you seen him?
Or Jean. Have you seen Jean?
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Oh, I think I saw Jean on the other side of the city. I was going to head over after clearing out these monsters. We should go help her.
Good idea.
But you just said no to when I asked when you found Jean. I guess that was in reference to Paimon asking if, you know, he's seen Varka.
Look, it's Jean.
And there's some hilly churls. We gotta save her. Don't worry, Jean, my goat. Huh. So this is what it's like to have a wolf's gravestone.
Think you can get away?
Go and fly.
I swear by my sword.
Thanks for the help.
That is twice now I tried to do the D-Luke combo, and the enemy died mid-combo. I feel scammed. Twice over now.
I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Have you seen Varka, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
No, he might be at the upper levels. Let's search together.
Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, the Wild Hunt was basically the abyss in some way, shape, or form. So, I guess... you know what? I got nothing. Oh, you decided to follow me, huh? There are more teardrops within the city. As well. As you can see, there is that optional objective. I said that it was in the upper levels, right? It wouldn't mean, like, on top of them. On the buildings? Correct?
Yahoo!
Retribution! There can be no excuse for defeat.
Barbados, guide us.
Go and play!
Is there any reason why there's lightning randomly striking down on me?
Here we go!
Was it? Oh, it's because I activated this. Whoopsie. My bad.
Let's play!
I'm sorry, did that just... I guess we traded. Oh, that's what she... Oh, that's what it meant when asking Nicole for help. I thought she was gonna give me, like, verbal hints. Wait, I never collected this teardrop. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Editor, please don't tell them how long I was running around minding my own business. They're gonna laugh at me. Seriously, don't do it. I've already made myself a fool enough as it is.
Huh? What happened?
Oh, it seems like an explosion just happened. Also, look up there.
The statue's broken!
It looks like, someone won't be getting ahead of this situation.
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, that's a lot of Rift Hounds.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
As I said, that is a lot of Rift Hounds.
Think you can get away?
Barbados, guide us.
Huh?
No one told me about enemies that are aligned with Night Soul.
Shred 'em!
Time for takeoff.
I swear by my sword.
Maria sweeping! Burn! Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
I think Paimon might be in a couple pieces.
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the Traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that.
Well, I guess this is what happens when you try to cut out the canon. It just makes everything messed up.
Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Farka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to steal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
A seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal, that's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the Abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
Well, that's not good, now is it?
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this.
I agree.
No time to lose, right? We've got clear for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits. This is it. Ready, everyone?
I was born ready.
More than.
of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in town. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then. We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You alright, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard into that if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough.
I can't understand what you're saying. They're all squares.
This hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever.
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
I guess this is more or less the same fight as before. Just, yes.
Wind, hear me. Think you can get away?
Barker, you're the only one that's not taking this seriously when you're doing stuff like that. But you're doing the most damage, so it's okay.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Ah, just like old times.
Flash! Thunder!
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Nice job. One more to go.
Oh. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to do this again. Ah, just like old times. That's new. Probably because it's more purple.
Oh boy! It's Superman now!
Yeah, that's quite new. Oh. You're back over here. Are you gonna stick around or what?
Time to switch positions.
Oh, I guess it's time to switch positions then. Come on! Come on and fight me like a man, Dvalin. Oh.
I swear by my sword.
So, are you gonna come down or no?
Off the ante! Flash!
We're just about there.
Off the ante!
Okay.
Shred him! Thunder! Off the ante!
I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have to go through another phase of this. That would be a yes.
On me! Off the ante!
But hey, we took out a good chunk of that. Oh, I was about to fall.
Verdict is...
Wind, hear me.
So, are you gonna come down? I'll take that as a yes. All right. Now, one more queen rotation of things ought to do it. Marco, finish it off. I was figured you were gonna scream, but okay.
Thanks, Gene.
Dvalin, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Might not be a happy ending, but someone's gotta strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
La la la! Mom, I'm here to play! Huh? Looks like it was a happy ending after all.
Yeah, and that great ether that Varka pulled off was absolutely phenomenal.
It was kinda like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Well, not like ether as in like the character ether. I mean, it's like you know, Fire Emblem. You know, Ike has the move called ether. You know, I guess a good way to put it, like Smash Brothers. Ike's up B. Yeah, that.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Clee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Classic Grandmaster.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more! You had me at fine wine.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that?
Narking on your duties as Grandmaster?
What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
I've still got questions for Alice. I'll wait for her to get back from her adventure with Clee.
Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
To the library. Notice that I haven't said library.
Looking for me?
Why, yes, I am looking for you.
I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Clee. She had a splendid time in the bubble. Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure.
Well, that's great.
Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course.
The disaster we experienced, that was fate before we changed it, right?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death. For another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
What we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, could he have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those ultimate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
Alright.
There's something else. The abyssal power inside the bubble was far too real.
You're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated.
Yes.
I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The Abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the Abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass.
The hatred carried by fate.
This world is filled with conflicting elements. One thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the Abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Ah, Paimon gets it! It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the Abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
I see. No wonder the Abyss is so full of hatred.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure.
Reminds me of a few people I used to have kerfuffles with.
It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Having crossed swords with the Abyss many times, I'm beginning to think along the same lines too.
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh!
Run, Klee! Save yourself!
Run, little one!
She's already inside.
Oh.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
I think this is really funny, and also in a cute, endearing way.
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
Don't worry, Alice. I'll come break you out. But now I'm kind of curious. What do those two have to say now that they're in solitary confinement? And I know where the door is.
Premises and refrain from making a racket.
Alright, let's see what these two have to say in solitary confinement.
Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't make it back this time.
That big meanie. We should blow him up.
That's right, he is a big meanie. But thanks to the honorary knight and her friends, he's not going to be much trouble anymore.
Yay! The honorary knight is the best!
Such a mother and daughter duo. I love them both to bits. Also, Daddy is an actual...
Looks like it's been fixed already!
It has been fixed. Also, hello!
explains the loud noise I heard outside. So it was Dvalin who fell into the river.
Sucrose, you sound different. I've already used that joke already, though. I just felt like bringing it up again.
Considering his size, the fact that he broke a single window and not the entire wall seems like a feat of magic in itself.
Thanks for helping with the repairs, you two. This place looks as good as new now.
Does that count as a great feat of alchemy, then?
Does it? I asked you a question! And technically so did Paimon! Alright, so there are 5 discrepancies here at Dawn Winery. We just need to find them. Like this. Wait. Aren't these the Esmoir Roselle, the water droplet? These are for the past summer events. How cool! That is really cool. Wait a minute. Was this always here?
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Huh? Who said that? Oh, Sucrose. Hello there.
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have. So if something hasn't been used in a while, it's usually pretty old. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite quickly. According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble. Luckily, I found it. I don't know why it ended up here of all places.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact Nicole to send it back to the right spot.
Great. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Also, there's a turtle.
Tent tortoise? That shouldn't be here at all.
Definitely not.
Oh, hello. Oh, it's Rosaria and Dahlia.
Wow! I've never seen such a large turtle in my life. There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a turtle as a pet. It was quite the trend.
Oh, yeah! Jean and Diluc mentioned that a long time ago.
This canonically confirms that Dahlia is in at least his 20s.
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Wait, you had one too?
That's so strange.
Well, Paimon, is it strange? I mean, I have a pet you to take care of. I'm saying you're literally my pet.
No, of course not.
What should we do with this tent tortoise?
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it a pool. It can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Not happening. Next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hands. Just tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Guess that's for the best.
Yeah, I have to agree on that. The fact that they went all their way from Natlan just to do that, it's kind of funny now that you think about it. Now that's certainly not usually there.
Another tent? Huh. This one's kind of nostalgic too.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground. But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent instead.
Huh.
Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints. Kinda like we were able to do back then, remember?
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what stuck with me the most.
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
Fun times, huh? So, the mages prepared this stuff then. Guess we should take a picture and go check in with them.
Well, that's the thing, Paimon. We already took the picture.
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grandmaster Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future. Not that I'm extending an invitation, I'm just mentioning the possibility, that's all.
Well, count me in.
That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
We're bound to find that last discrepancy somewhere. I can feel it. That's not usually there. Huh. Cataclysm and Apocalypse. Were these names of NPCs back at Similanka? I don't even remember. But it looks like we found all the discrepancies in this world. And that officially covers everything within the event for this update. Next time on Genshin Impact, we're going to be tackling the 6.5/Luna 6 update. So, until next time, I'll catch you all later.